YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Planetbase Strategy and Tactics. So when we last left our... no, this colony is no longer intrepid. This colony is clinging to life. But we got our engineers. Engineer number 1, reconnecting our disconnected base here, fixing the airlock here. So slowly but surely, oxygen will return. Let me make sure before I forget. We are going to need... What are we going to need most? We don't have that many people, so we need more workers. Sick bay's been built. We don't have the resources for... Do we not have the metal? Yeah. I don't know if we have the metal. We might not have the metal. That is depressing. We need a worker to work that resource, to work these metal processors to get our metal. Our one worker is injured. The one worker cannot be healed until the sick bay is built. The sick bay can't be built until we get a metal. So we're going to have to wait for another colony ship to continue operations. Luckily, our engineers can keep our power going. But yeah, this is just going to be a whole lot of ouch. But wow, look how much meat we've got. Well, we'll have some trading goods. God, don't do that! Is that our... Yeah, that's our medic. That's our medic. Alright, well, we got the medical supply in there. So, once we get a medical bed built, which we need a metal for... Oh boy, this is going to be a rough one. But let's keep speed up here so we do not wallow in bad times for too long. Because, yeah, essentially that's all we're waiting for. We're good on power. We are going to shut this mine down because when we get ourselves a worker, we want them to run, not walk to the processing plant so that we can get ourselves some goodies. Yeah, these things are... Oh, we got another medicinal... Ah! Stop it! Just stop it! I play computer games to lower my blood pressure. That you are not helping. Catch-22. That's going to be the name of this episode. Catch-22. Worker. Somebody. We got our engineers, and I am thankful for that, but we need those workers. So now those engineers aren't doing me too much. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. A worker. A worker. A sole lonely worker. That's all we need. We can dig ourselves out of this mess. In you go. And just to make sure you don't fart around with the bioplastic, we need you to fart around with the metal processors. Please and thank you. Yeah, it's my boy. Once you finish that metal, then I'll open up the bioprocessor. Alright, we got the metal. Good. We can turn you back on. I'm still going to have the mine disabled until this worker can focus on just processing our raw materials. Because we do have a fair amount of raw materials. Yes, deliver it and then build the connection so that I can build a medical bed. Oop, got a trader. What do we have? What do we have? What you got for me, buddy? Medical supplies. What's your commission? 45%. More of these would be nice, but... no. Well, no, I'm making my own. Yeah, we need one more round of workers, and then we'll start restocking our biologists. Why did you... Why... You should have deserved to be hit by that. You're a freaking engineer. You delivered the thing, but you didn't build it. You should have been hit by that meteor. Inefficient bastard. Where's that other engineer? Yeah, I know you guys are tired. Just finish that. We can get more workers working again. Someone would just go out and build that. Where is our other engineer? I know we had two of them. You guys sleeping? There you are. Take your sweet time on that. Oh yeah, I never dismissed you, didn't I? Yeah, sorry. Off you go. Ay. Okay, after that has been built, we've got 2 bioplastic. Let's get ourselves a bed. So that our doctor can finally treat our broken bone worker. And they can help us out. Yeah, one more shipment of workers and we'll be good. And then I can switch to engineers. I am so happy that doctor survived. Like, they were outside for a little while getting cooked, but they did not expressly die. And they're making another thing of medicine here for us, so that's good. Yes, doctor, heal thy patient. So we can get another worker back to our workforce. Still keeping people out of that frickin' mine until I get 3 functional workers that can just process stuff. Because, yeah, we've got 2 ore built up. There you go. Start processing that stuff. Alright, yeah, just waiting for more colonists. But I think we are reaching a place of stabilization. We successfully defeated the Catch-22. Oh my god. Meteors, stop it! Stop it! Oh god. That was totally tempting fate. I just said, oh, we're stabilized. Blat! I will keep my mouth shut about how good we are faring in the future. Because I think the game can hear me. Oh. Luckily, nobody was instantly killed. Oh, alright, come on. Multiple workers. Multiple workers. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we can open the mine. Because we're going to need more metal flowing in here. And I'm okay getting our next bioplastic producer here. And we need to change that to biologists. Phew. Yeah, because our plants are probably in bad shape at the moment. I mean, we have enough food coming in for our people, but we need more biologists to keep that steady. Yeah, tons of meals. But, again, want to keep it stable as the population grows and people start eating. Because, yeah, there's kind of people that kind of died. Oh, wow, all 3 workers are sitting in there. We're going to deprioritize the mine. Because we still want them to prioritize processing. Alright, what's the materials? 3 bioplastic. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bunch more beds here in the sick bay, because if If a solar flare hits, we want open beds for people, because that's how people can actually survive, even if they don't get immediate medical treatment. People can survive if they get their butts in bed quickly. And I do mean quickly. The other thing I might do, if I can get a secondary. Yes, we can get a secondary airlock here. This will help with tracking issues in terms of people being able to get in and out of the base quickly. So extra airlock for you. Alright, that should keep our guys busy. We are using more bioplastic, but we're making more of it because we've got tons of starch sitting around here. What do you have? 40% commission. Alright, let's talk. I really do want that constructor bot, because not having that hauler bot's bad, but I don't need to buy those. Buy the ore. Buying ore would be a good thing. Massive patent. Yeah, not quite so much. Not right now. Well, we do have our medical supplies here, so we can use those to trade, because we don't actually have anybody injured at the moment. We can trade away some of our meat. That's not too bad, actually. Take it. That way we can keep our metal production nice and high. Alright, you guys are doing fine. Well, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Our biologists can't keep up. This is why we need them, because we actually want them specifically for the medicinal pad. We also want them to be able to keep these things alive. Alright, there's our ore. Good. Do we need more beds here? We might. We'll see how our bioplastic is. We are starting to chip away at our spare parts. That's worrying. And that's the downside to this big setback, is even while our colony slowly recovers, these things continue to decline slowly and therefore consume spare parts, and we only have so much of them. That's specifically the reason why I did not trade any of them away ever, because we need them, and we need to be able to build them soon, but we need to be able to get the infrastructure for that. But at least our power situation is stable. Alright, good. Workers doing their worker thing. Bed's been built. And one more for that, so we'll be pretty well set for future solar flares. That's not to say if we get hit with another solar flare there's not going to be any deaths, but it's not going to kill quite as many people in the colony as before. It will actually save a few people, depending on how quickly they can get their butts inside. You guys build that second airlock. That'll help people get inside faster. Ooh! Colony ship, biologists, please. Multiple? Yes! 2 biologists. Beautiful! I think I'm going to invite another couple biologists in before I switch back to workers. Let me check the totals. 4 and 4. Let's go back to workers for one, and then we'll go back to biologists for one. And yes, I know I could go 50-50. I don't like chancing it. Like, I want to know what kind of workers I'm going to be getting each ship. And even if it brings me a couple more workers than I was expecting, that's fine. 1 over or 2 over is fine. But I don't want to leave it to chance and yes, I know it's micromanaging, but it's efficient. It gives you more control over your population and making sure that you have the correct ratios for them and all that. So we are back up to 11. Whew. It is a good thing that the colonists don't go based on how many people have been killed, because that was a lot of deaths. All right, build it. You gonna build it? You gonna build it? Yes, you are. Good. Good job. All right. How are we doing on... All right, we're doing fine on power now. Yeah, because these things are maxed out. Almost maxed out. So as you can see, solar panels... So now we built our solar panel. The next thing we need when we need more power. We don't need more power at the moment, but the next thing that we build when we need more power is going to be another collector. Alright, yeah, we got plenty of biologists coming in here. Hopefully, yeah, these things are still dead. This thing's still getting worked on, which is good. They're decent. Good, someone worked on that. Oop. And colonists! That should be our workers. Probably going straight to the mine. 3 of them! Oh, baby! It must be my birthday. Okay, back to biologists. We are getting back into action here. There we go. Get that ore produced. Get that metal going so we can continue our expansions. Because very soon we're going to need to get ourselves the factory. Because that is our only means of producing spares. And once we run out of spares, our power is going to shut down, and that will be base death. And that's not good. To say the least. Now I do want to extend the body of the centipede here a little bit more. How are we on air? We're actually gonna, you know what? Let me make another thing of oxygen, just to sort of just to stay ahead of the game here, because this is gonna be another segment of the body from which we can then expand out. Yeah, then we'll do the factory. Right here. Brings new meaning to the term breaking ground on a new development. Yep, once again, another piece of another thing of spares. We are down to 1 spare. 1 spare. This is why we need to get that factory up and running, just so we don't get caught dead without them. Luckily, the small oxygen generators thing. Now, keep in mind these produce enough oxygen for 20 people. So, a couple colonist ships, we're going to max this one out, which is why I'm building another one early, and they're cheap. I actually like the small oxygen generators over the larger ones because you get more bang for your buck. This makes 20, the large only makes 30 for double the resources. So I pretty much will stick exclusively to smalls and just dot them around the base along the body here so that the oxygen gets nice and dispersed, so that no building is too far away from an oxygen producer. And speaking of colonists, here we go. More of them. 1 biologist. That's okay. We'll keep them going there. All right, we got our oxygen producer. Alright, 2 and 2. What are we looking at? 2 and... well, this one should be good. We are actually out of starch. Because we have been... oh, no, we're not out of starch. It just produced. We're good. And with more biologists, our plants will be more readily available. Got someone hurt, but we've got the means to heal them. We've got a bioplastic in here. We just need our medical plants to spit out a plant, and then our doctor can do their thing. Besides, we have a large enough pool of workers that the downtime of one is not going to dismantle our whole production here. All right. So let's see here. It's still plenty of food. They're keeping it in storage. That means we've got more than enough. But this just means that our population can grow into it. Yes, that's right. Keep working on that medicinal pad. Alright, 1 bioplastic, 2 bioplastic. Uh-oh. Shit. Water. I completely forgot about water. Yeah, you're on your lower end thing. The solution here is not another water producer, although that might not be a bad idea. It's a water... you need high priority. Thankfully, we have 2 oxygen producers, so that's not actually going to hurt us too badly. Because the other stuff that needs the water, the plants and the main oxygen producers, fine. So this is actually great that it told me in advance here. So yeah, we get this thing will dip. It's only drawing a little bit. But a water tower would actually be able to weather the ups and downs. All right, good. More biologists. Thank you. Now, it's not going to do any good for us at the moment, but as the day goes on, the water table will fluctuate. And once this catches up to our needs and goes over it, we'll be able to start storing the excess. Yeah, the drinking fountain's still good, so no one's going to die of thirst on me. Alright, still waiting on 2 bioplastic. Just got 1 there. I am aware. And tradership. What do you got? 60% commission. You got nothing. You're not getting any business from me, buddy. Alright, we got ourselves 2 bioplastics flow into the factory, so that will be built shortly. Now you want to keep an eye on your production, on your power supply, that is, when you build a factory, because a lot of the stuff in the factory will consume a fair amount of power. Now, this seems to be a little bit of a bug. The water table's up above that, but the water grid is not so good. What I find is, if you reboot it, then everyone gets happy. See, now we're only consuming 4.75, but we're producing 6.93, and the excess is going into the water tank. All right, folks. Well, all we need here is an engineer to get this factory going. So in our next episode, we will get our factory production going and seeing if we can't get back on our feet and stay on our feet for the remainder of this without any more nastiness. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.